The head of the organization that oversees the world's financial system pulled off a plane in New York and questioned about a sexual assault. His name is Ντομινίκ Στρος-Καν. He is a leader of the International Monetary Fund. Our national correspondent, Susan Candiati, has been digging on this story, following the latest developments for us. So, Susan, tell us what allegedly happened here.
A lot of really disturbing details here involving a very prominent figure in the business world. Here's what we know about what happened. This is according to an official with the New York Police Department. At about 1 o'clock this afternoon at a very prominent hotel here in New York City, the head of the International Monetary Fund, Ντομινίκ Στρος-Καν, was in his room when a housekeeper, a maid, entered his room to clean his hotel room. When she was allegedly met by this man, Mr. Khan, who was stark naked, according to police, and he tried to force himself on her. She was able to break away. She ran to the desk, alerted the hotel staff. They, in turn, called the police. The police say by the time they got there, he had already left the premises. So they found out that he was on a flight from New York's JFK airport to Paris, and they got there just before the doors of the plane had been closed. Some police officers went on board in plain clothes, took him off the plane. We're told he did not offer resistance, and now he is currently still being questioned after many, many hours by the New York Police Department at the sexual assault unit. Now, he's not cooperating.
He's not?
He's not cooperating. We are being told that he's not making any statements at this time. And furthermore, apparently the police said he left the hotel in quite a hurry, left his cell phone behind. We don't know whether he left a suitcase behind, too. But a lot more yet to be found out about this, obviously.
And I have to ask you then, I don't know, about his background. So can you talk a little bit more about his background? Is there something that we might know that would give any indication that why he would do something like this? Again, now he's just being questioned. We don't know if it's, if it's exactly true. But what about his background?
Well, he's not been charged yet. That's correct. He is still being questioned. This is a man who is in charge of a very important organization. The International Monetary Fund is a group that is in charge with transferring money from very rich countries to developing countries. And he's a very prominent figure. Mr. Khan is serving in the 4th of a 5-year term. He did have some personal difficulties in the past. About 2 years ago, 2008, they looked into a situation and learned that he had had an affair. However, he was exonerated after a full inquiry. Yeah. Although he did offer an apology, he said he did not abuse his power, but this is interesting because he told the board of the IMF that, quote, "I'm committed going forward to uphold the high standards that are expected of this position."
Yeah.
And of course, if he is charged with this, that's a big problem.
Yeah, it will be, and we'll continue to follow the development. Susan Candiati, thank you very much.